So Umqombothi differs from normal beer based on the ingredients that are used. So for clear beer, we use malted barley, hops, and yeast, whereas with Umqombothi we use sorghum, maize, and some yeast. So that obviously it affects the taste, the mouthfeel, how the beer looks. Yeah. So Umqombothi would appeal to international tourists because it represents unique, authentic African beer. So when people visit our country, obviously they want to come visit, experience South Africa. So they'll go to Table Mountain, they'll go eat our food, watch us dance. But then, at the end, we normally would give them the same beer they would normally have in Belgium or wherever in Europe. So by actually giving them this traditional African beer, we complete that African experience. And actually they get a taste of what we as Africans actually get to consume. So some of the challenges in marketing the Umqombothi is, I think a lot of people, once they look at it, when you see the first time, you see this murky, pinkish looking, and then you get your first sip and you get this sour note that could be a bit offensive to some people who are not used to the taste. But I think for me, the opportunity is, I think, telling the story and sharing how the product is made, and maybe including in food pairing so that people can try it not just on its own, but actually get to appreciate the flavors in the beer. I think it's very important to actually include the element of storytelling when you introduce Umqombothi, because it's not just a drink. You touch on the elements, on just the ingredients, but the fact that actually in the African culture, only women brew it, men are not allowed to brew. So, it talks to women empowerment, it talks to preserving that heritage, and the fact that the brewing methodology gets passed on from generation to generation. So it is not written, it's a science that is not in any textbook, but the brewers still know what to do and what to not to do and how to brew the beer. And I think for me, those are elements in the storytelling that could be quite interesting and exciting to the international tourists. The innovations that we could introduce in Umqombothi making is, I think, adding flavors. I think that's one a lot of people have started doing, and also looking at making more commercial beer styles that are infusing Umqombothi. So creating like typical Belgium style beers, but instead of using the lambic way, you actually do Umqombothi way of wild fermentation and infusing that. And start creating our own unique flavors and styles.